Alright, are you ready for this? Uh-huh. Use your foot and put that foot pedal up to full speed, and then take your foot off of it and just let it go. At this point, you're going to get your hands wet. Two things to keep in mind from here on out. Wet hands, keep your elbows anchored on your legs. I'm going to do both of those things the whole time. Keep your elbows down, keep your hands wet. Alright, the first of the 4 steps for making anything on the wheel, we need to take this big mountain of clay and we need to center it. We need to put it right in the middle of the spinning wheel. That's why it's important to keep the wheel spinning at a uniform speed. I'm going to use both hands and I'm going to push the clay up into a cone and then back down. The laws of physics tell us that when I push it up, I can't push it anywhere but into the middle. So as I'm going up with it, it's basically centering itself. Then I push it down just to give myself another start. Push it up into a cone. And every time I'm going up into a cone, I'm getting it more and more in the middle of the wheel. I'm also kind of aligning all of the clay particles to work together so that it's ready for me to stretch it into the thin walls of a bowl. This is the most important part of working on the wheel. If you don't have the clay centered, whatever you're trying to make is not going to be successful. You have to figure out how to center it in the first place. Alright, I'm going to put it off center just on purpose to show you. Here's the way that you're going to get it. Put one hand down just like a rock. Keep your elbow anchored on your leg. The other hand is pushing the clay into your first hand. Just gently relax and let go, and then the clay will be in the middle. Okay, so you're going to hold one firm, with the other one you're pushing down and in just like you see here, and then once it's centered, just relax both hands gently, slowly come off of there. If you come off fast, it's going to jump back into the spot where you release the pressure. Alright, hold your thumbs back to back, thumbnail to thumbnail, and then let your thumbs just gently find the center. If your thumbs are wobbling, don't press down. Once your thumbs have found the center, you're going to press a hole down into the middle of your clay. Not all the way to the bottom. We're going to make it a little bit deeper here with my finger. I'm going to go down and make the inside of that. We call that opening up. We just opened up. We're going to check the depth of the bottom there. It's about 3/8 of an inch, which is great. We'll start the spinning again. Alright. Now we're going to hold the back of your hands locked together. Keep your fingers all together as if you're clapping. We have one tool here. Like your hands are kind of working together as one tool. Squeeze your middle fingers together a little bit and pull some clay up with you. At the very top, just let go gently. Don't squeeze all the way to the top. Squeeze your middle fingers, pull close to the top, and then just relax. Come off of there. I'm going for a bowl here, so it's a little bit bigger right now. I'm going to put those fingers way down toward the bottom. And this time when we squeeze, we're kind of pulling out, not up. The centrifugal force is going to pull that bowl right out there. Voila. We're ready for some cereal here. You have to make 2 things during your week on the wheel. You have to make a great mug that you can drink coffee out of, and a great bowl that you can eat cereal out of. And I don't mean like a tiny bowl that takes 10 servings of cereal. I mean a good cereal bowl. Alright, we're going to shape the inside of this and smooth it out with that sponge. And then we're going to get that wooden rib and do a little bit of work on the outside here. Now look at what line we're creating, what silhouette. In this case, we're going to give it a little bit of an interesting rim there. We're going to create a shoulder right here. And then we're going to use the contour, the curved contour of that rib. We're going to play with that rim. This is the part of the project where you just get to play and enjoy and change the shape and just make it whatever you want it to be. Use that sponge, kind of soften up the rim there. Once you love the way that it looks, grab a bat and get it ready for yourself. Grab the wire, wrap the wire around your thumbs and hold it really tight down to the wheel. Don't let that slide up. Put the wire back and grab these plate lifters, these metal scoops. I'm going to put one under either side. Kind of going to go one under the other and then pull the project toward you to release it, and then you can pick it up and put it right on that bat. Put everything back. If there's still time left in class, dry your hands, get some dry clay on that dry wheel, and make another mountain. This time we're going to make a mug. Remember, the first step of everything is centering the clay. First step is centering. The second step is using your thumbs to open up. The third step is using your hands as one tool to pull up the walls. We'll see that in a little bit. And then the fourth step is just to create the shape, the form that you want it to be. Right, I'm just showing you there with one hand what it looks like. Push down and in with one, hold the other one real firm like a rock. Once it's centered, thumbs back to back. Once your thumbs have found the middle and they're not wobbling, just press down. We're going to make that just a little bit deeper. And then we're going to stop the wheel and check it. If we go all the way to the wheel head, we'll have a big coffee mess. We want to have about 3/8 of an inch. Alright, that's the second step, opening up. The third step, use your hands as one tool like you're clapping there. You're going to put the left hand on the inside, squeeze your middle fingers, and pull up. That's the third step, pulling up the walls. And try to get those walls uniformly thin, all the way like a uniform cylinder. Squeeze and pull up that clay. Not all the way to the top. Let go when you get close to the top. Just relax your fingers and ease off of there. Alright, now we're on to the fourth step. The fourth one is just making the form, the shape that you want it to be. You can use your hands, you can use the sponge, the rib, whatever it is. If you need some examples, look at the wall. There's some examples of different forms. Just have fun with it and play with whatever design you want your mug to be. You're the one that's going to drink hot chocolate out of it for the next 15 years. You might as well make it awesome. Right there I used the rib and just got rid of some extra clay from the bottom. Kind of shaping the surface there. Because it's a mug, we want that lip to to be pretty thin so it kind of cuts the coffee as we drink it, cuts the liquid. Alright, once you love it, grab your bat, grab your wire, cut it off of there, grab those metal scoops, pull it toward you, and then right up on the bat. Put it on the shelf with your name. Wait for tomorrow.